Hey everybody! So a couple of weekends ago, on September 8th and 9th, I went to Retroworld Expo in Hartford, Connecticut at the Connecticut Convention Center. I had a really good time there. There was a whole bunch of friends that I knew. There was a couple of YouTubers that were there. They had a full arcade and pinball machines. I spent a lot of the weekend really just walking around and socializing, seeing what they had in the dealer's room. Picked up a couple of nice items too. But yeah, it was really good, and I mostly went there to, again, just kind of see friends. Last year, I went with Square Painter and Tiny Ninja, as well as my stepbrother Ian, and also Rewind Mike. We all shared a room together, and we had a really good time, just like going around and just, just making a nuisance of ourselves. It was fun. It was a good weekend getaway. And this weekend, yeah, exactly the same too. Unfortunately, Square Painter and Tiny Ninja could not make it this year because they were down at Mag Labs. I opted to go up north because it gave me an excuse to see my stepbrother, get to see all the old puppies that are there at his house, his wife Melissa, and we had a really nice time hanging out with the pups. Other than that, yeah, let's talk about some of the YouTube stars that were there. You had guys like Pat the NES Punk. You also had Game Dave. You had Corey and Tri from My Life in Gaming that were there. You had the what is it? The Rebel Gaming Club. Rebel Gaming Club was there as well. Also, some of my friends from Super Thrash Brothers were there, and they played their set over the weekend as well. Oh man, what else was there? I mean, there was tabletop gaming, tons of dealers. I mean, I was actually surprised about how many games and, just like unique items. There was tabletop stuff there. Some guys were selling like expansions to Hero Quest. I was like, Hero Quest? You're talking about stuff that I did when I was little. This is good stuff and it's fun. But yeah, I had a really awesome time. Oh, and I shouldn't forget that Norm, the gaming historian, was also there as well. I picked up something from him a couple months ago at Anime Next. It's a print of Mr. Dink from Doug, and Mr. Dink is charging up a Kamehameha wave. He's like, "You broke my..." And Doug's like, "Mr. Dink, grill?" And Doug's getting blown away by the Kamehameha wave. And he's like, "I'm sorry." It's hysterical. If you don't know, Norm is a big fan of Doug. So with that being said, let's take a tour around the con and see what kind of stuff was around there.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Look at them jellies. Yeah, I'm always popping around, you know this. This is why I have to wear it. Yeah, you're the guy in the hat. Yeah. I was like, Try, who's right here. This invisible.
You like the Jackies?
I like the Jackies.
They came out pretty well for the panel. Intense. Nobody saw it coming. I was like, yeah, so we made them. 2 days. 2 days to make the Jackies. We made it.
With his lovely foot.
Yeah.
when I hit start, it's going to count down. It'll say like 3, 2, 1,
yeah.
go, and that's when you can tap before it won't register it.
Okay, gotcha.
Sounds like the NBA Jam announcer.
No!
I don't. Honestly, it seems kind of random.
Got my heavenly brew.
I gotta take a lower picture.
What do you got? Oh, look at that. Look at all that ketchup in there.
Hot dog, French fries. The hot dog is very phallic shaped. Fits perfectly between my cheeks and my mouth, my lips, like so. I don't know why I pointed out that that's phallic shaped.
Took a pie.
Lemon's the best.
No, blueberry.
So how can we talk about convention without talking about pickups? That's right, I picked up a couple of really nice items that I've been wanting for a while for my collection. So this time I only got 3 items. I usually leave the convention with like a whole bag full of stuff, but now I'm trying to get a little bit more selective since I'm kind of running out of room back there. So anyway, let's go to the first one. So the first thing that I got was the Drassel Family Dragon Slayer 4. If you don't know, this is the Japanese version of Legacy of the Wizard. So now I have both the English and Japanese versions of Legacy of the Wizard, or Dragon Slayer if you prefer. So the other cool thing about this is that it's complete. I have both the manual and the game. Last year I bought the game from Mad Gear at Retroworld Expo, or was it Too Many Games? Anyway, Mad Gear has a ton of Famicom stuff. So I had the card actually back in the shelf way back there, but now I have the box, the lovely box, and the manual. I'm very happy to have this guy in my collection. So the second thing I got, and I got this on the second day, which was I was walking around, and I remember spotting this on the first day when I first walked in, but I was like, nah, I don't know. I really shouldn't buy this thing right now. It's the first thing that I saw walking into the convention. I usually, if it's there at the end of the weekend, then it's meant to be, and then I should get it. And that is the Nintendo Power Game Boy Player's Guide. This was released around the same time as the other Player's Guides, Mario Mania, the Top Secret Player's Guide, the Super Nintendo Guide, the NES Atlas. I wanted this for quite a while. This essentially completes that entire set of the early Player's Guides, and they're all formatted close to the same. Fully color, but it's Game Boy. Mono? Oh boy, this is nice. So I'm going to have a good time reading through this at night. So let's read a little bit of what it says on the back of the Player's Guide. Get the muscle to tackle these Game Boy hits. New strategies, tips, moves, and maps are yours inside for these and other red-hot Nintendo Game Boy winners. There's strength in numbers. More Nintendo Player's Guides are coming. Keep an eye out for the most complete video game coverage between 2 covers. You'll have a winning collection. So I picked up one more game at Retroworld Expo, and that is Wonder Boy 3: The Dragon's Trap. Now, I got the limited run game, which is in the back, and I think I also have it for Switch, so I have many different versions of this game, but I didn't actually have the box for this particular version. So I'm really glad now that I have the box for it. Unfortunately, there is no manual, and it does have this weird sticker on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it says, Sega for the 90s, a new generation. I guess this came out really late in the lifespan of the Master System? I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to see, but there is the sticker right there. Anyway, so I got it from a guy that had a big box of stuff, and I also saw him at AVGC this past weekend. And he had it in there, and I got it for a really good price, too. So I couldn't say no. So, yeah. Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. So with that, that concludes my little spiel of Retroworld Expo 2018. I have to thank the staff. You guys did a fantastic job putting on this convention. Thanks to Rewind Mike for being my roommate at the hotel for the evening. We ended up having YouTube videos on all night long and kind of fell asleep with the glow of the television just kind of blasting in our faces every time I would open my eyes. But anyway, you guys made this happen. It was a fantastic time. Thank you so much, and I hope to see everybody next time.